Testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, beautiful people? How's it going? Guys, in today's video, I want to talk about procrastination. I want to talk about procrastination in today's video, guys. So let's get hot. Guys, how can you tell how far it is you've come if you don't know where it is you're going? Right? How can you tell how far it is you've come if you don't know where it is you're going? And how can you know where you're going, right, if you never start anything? In fact, if you never start anything, you're not going anywhere, right? Guys, procrastination is the ultimate dream killer, right? Procrastination is the ultimate dream killer. Now, I'm not talking about not being able to do a particular thing because you might not actually be in a position to do a particular thing. I'm talking about being in a position to do a particular thing, but choosing not to do it. Or saying you're going to do it tomorrow. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story about the guy who had a gas station. It was in the South, and I used to go down south every summer to visit my grandmother's. And in his gas station, the guy had a sign that read, "Free gas tomorrow." The sign said, "Free gas tomorrow," right? So people would pull into the gas station, right? And they would say to the guy, "I thought you said that we could get free gas tomorrow." And the owner would always say, "Yeah, tomorrow." And then when people would come the next day and ask the same question, the owner would say the same thing. "Free gas tomorrow." What's my point? Tomorrow never comes, guys. We live each moment of our lives in the moment, right? Because tomorrow's not promised. There is no tomorrow necessarily. Now, I'm metaphorically speaking here, but what I'm saying is, why put off today or tomorrow something that you can actually do today, right? Why put off for tomorrow something that you can actually do today? Now, some people do it because they don't have a choice. Some people do it because they are habitual procrastinators. If you are a habitual procrastinator, you will never start anything. So I ask the question again, guys. How can you tell how far it is you've come if you don't know where it is you're going? And if you haven't started anything, you're not going anywhere. You have to start something to be going somewhere. And then once you start going somewhere, you can see how far you've gone. Guys, if you go to sleep without a goal, you will wake up without a plan. If you don't have a plan, you will not have direction. If you don't have direction, you will be lost. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you want. I don't know where you think you want to go if you're not sure, but I'm telling you that is a fact. A fact, by the way, is fast, accurate, concise, truth. You guys know I like acronyms. I just threw that in there. But here's the point. Guys, you have to start something, right? Now, you guys know that I'm right in the middle of the actual MoreeBills ReliefSystem 90-day challenge, right? In fact, I'm not even in the middle of it. I'm really at the beginning of it. But I love doing videos anyway. So the challenge is, I'm challenging myself, of course. I do that all the time, and I'm encouraging. I'm looking for some hard charging people. That's really what the deal is. Serious people, people who are serious about doing something, going somewhere, making some things happen, right? Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the very first step. And I use a lot of metaphors and analogies and acronyms, and but the point is, a lot of them make sense. My mom spoke to us through acronyms, analogies, and metaphors, right? And believe it or not, we understood it. Because the acronyms, the metaphors, and the analogies made it simple, right? Simplicity, I love. Now, you guys hear me talking all the time about automation. That's why I love automation, because it's simple. Well, thanks to today's technology, guys, you can automate anything. And one of the things I do a lot is what's known as reverse engineering. That's like a big fancy word, right? Reverse engineering. It's really not that complex, guys. Really, what I mean by reverse engineering is I will find something, if I see something that I like, a business opportunity, a product, a service. Well, first of all, I'll get it. But if I think that it's of real value to somebody, then my mind starts percolating. And then I get kind of crazy, guys, and I go into the zone. For those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you guys know I live in the zone, right? Most of the time. And it's just who I am. I try to tone it down. I cannot do it for the life of me because that's who I am. But anyway, before I start ranting, when I do what I call reverse engineering, I take something, I look at how I can tie myself into it, but make it my own, right? Now, guys, if you've seen the Miracle Bill Relief System, if you've seen the reviews on the Miracle Bill Relief System, the No More Bills reviews, if you've been watching and you've been following along, you guys probably already know there's a 90-day challenge going on inside of our community, right? Cool. But look, check this out. You can apply a 90-day challenge to anything you do. But before I get off into that, guys, let me talk about the reverse engineering. Because what I've done, guys, is I just started, right, not long ago. But what I did about 3 weeks ago, when I knew that this was something that I wanted to do, I started the reverse engineering process. What does the reverse engineering process entail? What does reverse engineering mean? It means that I've been watching and following along, right, with the Eliminate Bills, the No More Bill Relief System. I've been watching it, right? Just watching it. And then when I made a decision that it was something that I wanted to be a part of, I started looking for different videos on YouTube. Picking out the best YouTube, right, videos, right? Looking at the actual system, understanding what the system does, finding out who the actual creator was, looking at the different people who were getting involved. Now, a lot of you guys probably know Ontarian Hawkins is my sponsor, right? You probably know that Dominique Barbie is the creator of the system. I think that's pretty universal knowledge now. I think everybody knows that. But for you guys and you people just looking, right, just to see who's at the top of the leaderboard, there's no leaderboard that I know right now, but just look, stop doing that. You don't have to do that, right? What you can do, however, is start with anybody on anybody's team, right? You can do that, right? And you can do that because you are the person who's going to be at the center of your business, right? Dominique says, you are the miracle, right? You are the piece of that puzzle, right? That is the most integral part, by the way. That's going to put your personality, right? Who you are, you're going to take that and put that into the system, right? And before you think it's really complex, don't. I don't want to scare anybody away here. What I want you to understand is you are your business. And Dominique talks about you being the miracle. So inside the system, guys, inside the members area, there's all this training, right? And this is really the cornerstone, right, of how you're going to not only lay the foundation, but build upon it, right? Right? Stair step, build upon it. Because the training, lots of mindset training. Lots of mindset training. And I think that's where it starts. And I didn't know that years ago, right? But I know it now. And I can tell you this. If you're not a person who's ready, right, to do a particular thing, then you will procrastinate. And until you stop procrastinating, you won't do anything. You'll look at videos on YouTube. You'll think that something's pretty cool. And if you don't like something that somebody said, you might even give the video a thumbs down. But you know what? You're just being a spectator, right? Not a player. Because players play and spectators spectate and procrastinate and try to find everything that's wrong with something instead of accentuating all the cool things that's right about it. I don't know who you are, and I don't know how you found me on this video, right? Because I'm putting videos up because I am in the middle of my 90-day challenge. But I can tell you this, you are in a certain place at any given time for a certain reason. It is no such thing as happenstance. Whether or not you have vision enough to to relate with a particular thing, when you connect with it, or when you're connecting with information that you're searching for, right? You have to be in a certain space to connect with it. Now, I don't want to get all mystical, but what I'm saying is sometimes, guys, we so busy in the noise, and we so busy looking for that bright, 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 shiny object, that we really literally miss the forest for the trees. Uh-oh, I'm ranting. So let's get back to the reverse engineering. What I've done, guys, inside of my reverse engineering, just in terms of the Miracle Bill Relief System, is I built a bridge page. I built a bridge page to make it even simpler and easier, if it's possible, than what Dominique put together, because Dominique has put together a phenomenal system here that anybody can literally tap into. Comes with its own replicated website, that redirects to a VSL, it got your join link, you know what I mean? Oh, the great training, the 10K, the whole nine, right? And then I always try to put my personal signature on something, because that's what I do. So I built this replicated webpage. Is what I'm calling it, a replicated web page, because anybody who joins us inside the Miracle Bill Releases, I'm going to give it to you, right? I'm going to give it to you. That means that 90% of everything that you got to do is already done. Just like the site that Dominique makes available to you once you join and become a member. This is just a bonus, right? Just something on top of something, right, that I like to do on my own, because I like putting my own personal stamp and my own personal signature on everything that I do. And inside the training, that's exactly what you learn to do. I've been doing this for a minute, so I can do it at the snap of my finger. Well, anyway, my finger's not snapping that good. But here's the point. Guys, if you don't know how far it is you've come, and some of you come a lot further than you think you have, but that's for those of you who are going somewhere. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you've been. I don't know where you want to go, but I don't know where you want to be. But imagine a year from now, guys, after plugging into the system, that you're able, just to invite 100 people into the system, or just 50 people into the system at the lowest possible level you could come in on. Now that's $100 a month. Imagine where you can be in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Because in my opinion, the system ain't going nowhere, guys. It's brand new for me, right? And I'm hot, and I'm ready to get busy, and I'm just looking for some really serious-minded individuals that want to get in here and do this thing, right? So that's what I want to talk about. So if you've been procrastinating, guys, hey, maybe you're procrastinating with good reason. But if you're not procrastinating because of a good reason, stop procrastinating, because procrastination will kill your dreams, right? Okay, I've gone on long enough. Watch in the YouTube video description area. I'm going to actually leave a link to a site that you can connect with, where you can learn a little bit more about me. And you also get to see a little bit more about what I'm actually doing, what we're doing inside of the Miracle, or the MoreeBills Miracle Bill Relief System. I'm excited about it. You should be too. And if you're not, check your pulse, guys. There might be something going on. Remember, guys, though, let me close by saying this again. If you go to sleep tonight without a goal, you will wake up tomorrow morning without a plan. If you ain't got a plan, you won't have no direction. And if you ain't got no direction, you will be lost. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Thanks for sitting in on the video. As always, this is your boy, Marlon O.Bennett, wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle without limits. Keep banging, guys. I'll see you on the next video.